The golden apple is one of the rarest and most sought after items in the entirety of Minecraft. Rumored to only drop upon killing Notch's player character, these golden fruits restore a bunch of health and can be used in some of the rarest crafting recipes. But the story of how this apple was actually added to the game is where the real interesting lore begins. You see, back during the very beginning of Minecraft, in its infancy stages, the game had no dedicated multiplayer yet. Rather, players would host and join their own servers that all had a variety of issues, including non-stop griefing, no world backups, and hacking. All of this began to change though thanks to one exceptionally skilled coder who went by the name JTE. She had spent countless hours reverse engineering the codebase for Minecraft and its server-side calls, which had been obfuscated by Notch to protect his intellectual property. And over time, JTE was able to create new servers and plugins that allowed Minecraft community members to more easily create and join multiplayer games. These servers included things like automatic backups, name color changes, and JTE even created her very own Spleef server, which was a popular Minecraft minigame to play with friends at the time. But for a first in Minecraft's history, this Spleef server would be automatically reset at the conclusion of each game, instead of forcing players to manually rebuild every block to play again on the server. In many ways, JTE spawned the beginning of true Minecraft multiplayer, and she even created multiple advancements in the game's engine that Minecraft would later go on to use in its own standalone multiplayer. However, you may be wondering why almost no one in the community talks about JTE anymore. You would think for such an influential figure, more players would revere her. Sadly, the reason for this is that JTE and some of the Minecraft forum moderators started to butt heads, with many claiming that she was stealing from the work of Notch and unfairly leading players to her servers instead of the new ones that Notch was working on. This resulted in many threats and bans, and even JTE herself making long posts about how she had done nothing wrong. Most of the community did back her, but also some felt she was wrong at the same time. This eventually pushed JTE to stop working on her updates, even though Notch himself was a fan. Where the golden apples come into play though, is after JTE did stop working on her server-side code, she still had not lost her love for the game, and created a website that would show players crafting recipes for the new crafting feature that was just being added into the game. Another idea that she came up with before Notch, adding crafting books into the game only later after this website was up. And as a joke on the website, JTE said to find apples, an item that was recently removed from the game, you had to kill Notch himself. And that to make a golden apple, all you had to do was surround that apple with 8 gold ingots. These were two obvious jokes, but as a token of his appreciation, Notch did in fact, in a future patch, add both of these features to the game. And this resulted in the golden apples being some of the most rare and sought after items in the entire game, spawning entire series where big influencers in the Minecraft community would hunt for their very own golden apple.